That's when everybody wearing the basketball shorts under the jeans, the
Yep.
jean shorts. You go
Yep.
hoop. I take the jean shorts on.
Yeah.
You already ready. You
Yeah.
already ready.
Yeah.
Like that's,
That was a trend
di-
for like 6 years
hey,
ago,
that
man.
was a
Like that
different
was a
time.
different time. You
Different
had to
time.
have
You
shorts
had to have shorts on.
underneath yours, or you would be weird.
I just gotta get it, I just gotta get it, I just gotta go. I just gotta flip it, I just gotta flip it, watch the money grow. So a little mama, drop it down to the floor. After one night, she gon' be begging for more.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Dear Radio. It's your boys, Dear Michael, Dear TKD2, Dear LeBrainston, and Dear C's cannot make it tonight. It's unfortunate, but we're gonna make sure that we got a good show for y'all.
Two-man
Without
game.
them, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's
Little
gonna be like
two-man
this.
game. Yeah,
So y'all get to see the personality, just us two. We all go way back, so it ain't gonna feel like anything's missing. So shout out to those guys. They're doing what they need to be doing, and we'll catch them on the next show. But TK, man, how you feeling?
Feeling good, man. Feeling good. It's always good coming on here, no matter if everybody can't make it or whatnot. Like I said, we all close, so it's gonna be good regardless, man. So I'm happy to be on.
Hey man, appreciate you.
Another one in the books.
Where we at? I think man, we at 80 now. So like,
Yeah, we getting up there, man.
we
Like and subscribe.
like and
Telling y'all.
subscribe. We're getting up there. But we got a good one for y'all. I know what's right now is just the 5th of June.
Yeah.
So it's getting a little warmer outside, depending on what country, what city you're watching us, and listening to us in right now. But we're in the period of summertime, living in Kentucky right now. So it's a lot of good vibes, a lot of good things, a lot of warm weather, blood flowing. So we want to make sure that we are talking about things that's moving in that direction. So today's topic is going to be our favorite moments in the summer and what we've seen people do in the summer that's more of a tradition or just things that people always normally do in the summer. And we're going to, dive into why people do those things, why, things might be a little different, why we might do things a little different. And you just kind of have a fun nostalgia and get to know what we do in the summer and how we like to approach this season. So without further ado, TK, take it away. You got this is something you planned out, picked out. So what's your thoughts on summer? What's your thoughts on uh, where you kind of have your favorite moments in the summer? Is summer your favorite season? I want to ask that first.
It's not. Fall is my favorite, but I think the reason why the fall is my
Okay.
favorite is because it's my birthday. But we ain't gonna get into that.
Okay.
We
Okay.
talking about summertime. But first off, shout out to just the good vibes, like he said, in the summertime.
Hmm.
And with that time, y'all should like, subscribe, check us out, listen to
Yep.
us while you're on the beach, maybe going to the beach, road tripping.
Yep.
Get us out there.
If you're on the airplane, you know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, listen to it.
Download the episode.
You
we
know
get you
what
right.
you gotta do. But like I was saying though, key moments in my life in the summertime, I feel like I'll say my favorite moment. It was like I was like around 12 years old, and I feel like a lot of people's is going to teeter around maybe the Florida area because you got Disney World, you got all this. But this is not about Disney World, but this is about a park. So, like I said, 12 years old. Pretty sure I don't know if I say early June time.
12 years old. Where we at in 12? What city you in? Where we at?
I was actually living in Florida.
Okay.
Actually living in Florida. So this is probably why this is probably why it's my favorite time in the summertime. But so living in Florida, we go to this park called Busch Gardens.
Okay.
And I don't know if anybody you guys know, Busch Gardens is located in Tampa, Florida. I wouldn't say it's a hidden gem, but you don't really hear a lot of people say I'm going to Busch Gardens unless you are from Florida. At least my personal experience. Do you know what Busch Gardens is?
I don't. I've been in Tampa. It's one of my favorite cities in Florida, but I haven't been to Busch Gardens.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? So like, it's one of those things where I feel like it's out there, but not really out there.
I'm more of a Clearwater person.
Yeah. So, like I said, we go into this theme park called Busch Gardens. Mind you, Busch Gardens is more upscale. You know how everybody say like Disney World, like for kids, certain theme parks are for kids. This one's more like, I say,
grown folk,
10 and up. Like,
not
necessarily grown folk, but like, far as like height wise, like it's all rides. It's not like you can't go to like events like in Disney World. So like it's basically just all rides, like a theme park.
Got it.
Now I don't really remember any kiddie rides unless I just was aged up where I wasn't really worried about that. But I just feel like it just had a bunch of rides.
Okay.
So like I was saying, we get to Busch Gardens, man. And I guess this is probably this is my first time going to Busch Gardens. I'm ecstatic.
Mm-hmm.
You know, 12-year-old kid, summertime, living life, man. You can't tell me nothing. So we're going around different roller coasters, and we get to a roller coaster called the Shikra. And for one, I'm not gonna spell because y'all gonna get on me because I cannot spell. But it's called the Shikra.
Sounds exquisite.
I'm pretty sure it's called a Shikra. I'm almost certain it's called a Shikra. I can't be talking this shit and not be knowing, but y'all check me on that. I'm pretty sure it's called a Shikra. Anyway, so we get on the roller coaster. Mind you, at this age, I'm like, I've rode on roller coasters, bro. I never back out of them. Like, you know, for example, around that age, I rode the Hulk on Universal. That's a pretty intense roller coaster. I don't know if you rode that roller coaster.
It's a tall jump with a drop, or it's like
it's like you just tall jump, you stand there, and then you.
Oh no!
It's different. But like I said, so I'm like kind of on the fence with certain rides. Like I'm gonna keep going. From one, shout out to my dad, loves rides. We'll talk bad about you if you don't get on a ride. Like he's one of them people. He don't care.
I'm glad I ain't
let you know.
I ain't never going with your family because I ain't never getting on no ride.
See, he talking about you. Anyway, shout out Pops for that.
Shout out Pops.
So, we're getting up there. I'm like, okay. Now, mind you, this is their ride. Like,
okay,
this is Busch Gardens ride. Almost certain to this day. Like I said, check me. Shikra is still the top notch ride there. Like number one. Anyway, so I'm there. It's a red ride. It's one of those rides where it's just tall. So I'm looking at it. They're showing like the little rules and whatnot. Clip your seatbelt on, and Lord, I'm like. It's talking about the drop. Well, that's a long drop. Like, I'm 12. Like, I'm like just like analyzing. Like, I noticed like the longer you wait for a ride,
you
start thinking, and like you start being like, I don't want to do this. Like with Disney, some people, if they're fortunate, or if they are fortunate to get fast passes, you go on rides like that.
Yeah.
So it's like you don't get a chance to be like, oh, you know what I'm saying?
So the bug hitting you. When you putting the seatbelts on.
No. I'm watching the rules when they on the Dumbotron showing them put the seatbelts on.
Okay.
Mind you, it's a ride where like you like hanging down a little bit like this. Yeah. I'm let me keep going. Yeah. So
all right.
So you like hanging down like this a little bit. So I'm watching all the rules. I'm looking like mind you, we were low. I mean, a lot of people were there. We were in the back kind of, but not really. It was moving. Like not no standstill traffic, you know what I'm saying, on the highway. Like you were still moving a little bit.
Okay.
So we get there and I'm pretty sure it's 4 to a people. Now granted, it's normally me, my sister, my dad, my pop, my mom like you. She don't ride rides. Okay. She don't care if you talk about her at all. She don't ride no mother effing ride. She don't ride that.
All right.
She
Shout out moms.
Yeah, shout out moms.
For sure.
So there's us 3. Normally what they'll do is, because my sister was older. I think she was like 18 at the time. Yeah, 18 at the time. Okay. She was old. And so normally it's I'm in the middle. My dad, me, my sister, somebody random maybe.
Mm-hmm.
This time it didn't work. It was either I was gonna be on the side where the one person on the outside is, or I was gonna basically be right in the middle, basically.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, I didn't like that. I'm overthinking. I'm like, okay, do I want to be on my dad's side or I want to be with my sister's side? I'm like, okay.
Is it 3 in a row or is it 2 in a row?
No, it's 2. And then 2, like you like. It's
okay.
Like
okay. Yeah. Okay.
So that you're in the middle, but you're not really in the middle. It's like you see what I'm trying to say?
Kind of like an airplane.
Yes. You can't be in the middle, but you're not. You basically just in the middle to that person, but you still free ski.
Yep.
So I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna go with Pops.
All right.
Just gonna go with Pops again. Shout out Pops, man.
Shout out.
So we in there now, Mike. I don't know what the feet is, but I'm pretty sure it's a tall ass ride.
Okay.
So now, mind you, like you said, in there now, strapped in. I'm like, okay, I'm about to do this shit. Like I'm already, I'm in there. So now we going up, bro. We going up, and I kid you not, we up high.
Yeah.
That thing stops.
Yeah.
You hang for like a good 5 seconds, bruh. And you just go boom. Boy, Mike, the fear.
And that's your favorite time in the summer.
Listen. I'm
Okay.
gonna add on to this.
I'm like,
Listen,
okay. I'm
add
like,
on to this. Listen.
it sounded like it ain't really too fun.
Listen.
Okay.
The fear I had,
Yeah.
for some odd reason, turned into fun. I rode that bitch probably 15 times that day. I went around the park. I won a basketball thing. Boy, I was living life, man. That was Busch Gardens. That's why it was the best time of my life. And two, what's crazy, and people don't know, and I'm not making this up. For the chat, I also saw an NFL player too as well.
Okay.
I saw Warren Sapp. And if anybody knows who Warren Sapp is, I'm pretty sure he played for the Buccaneers. Yeah. I saw Warren Sapp there. Now, I didn't get an autograph. If I remember right, I think my dad said something to him, and he was like kind of like went away. So I did see Warren Sapp.
Okay.
So like I said, I mean, you can't beat that. I will remember that until riding that sheik, I'm talking about that, the fear.
Yeah, but you ain't get the fear until like it was you pretty much stuck.
I was stopped.
Yeah, until you stuck. Okay.
I was stopped.
Then your stomach started to have butterflies, and you know what I'm saying. Okay.
So that's why I'm like, I think that's why it's one of my fondest moments, because I was so freaking scared, and I remember that moment.
And you couldn't get out.
My eyes and replay that every time. Like, trying to bring this to a summer story. I mean, it's both. That could be a conquering story. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of those situations where it's like, I never forget that. And I guess for the chat, y'all need to look that up. I'm pretty sure. Damn, stuttering. I'm pretty sure it's called the Shikra.
Okay.
Y'all look that thing up. I'm telling y'all.
But it's like you ain't have the fear until the 5 seconds, and you could. There's no point of return.
Yeah. Yes.
So it's like you just didn't expect that you're gonna have something like that moment, even though you knew that ride. That's kind of okay. I see.
Because I'm new. Because I'm new to ride, but not really. Yeah. I've already been Disney. Like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Once I became a height, like that was my dad. Man, we were already kind of. Because I'm pretty sure when I was 10, we were in Georgia at the time for a studio. So we were already kind of close to Florida anyway.
Yep.
You feel what I'm saying? So we were already traveling to the Disneys and whatnot. And plus, my parents had a timeshare down there. So I was already exposed to rides. I feel like this is what kind of like, mid-teenagers, how back when McDonald's had the Mighty Kid meal.
They had a lot going on.
It's like 10 to like 13. You get the Mighty Kid. I feel like this is a Mighty Kid situation to a roller coaster. And that's why I say my best motherfucking moment, because I will never forget that. I rode that shit like 15 times, bro.
No, you just fell in love with that adrenaline rush. That's all that was.
Shout out to Warren Sapp. I seen his big ass.
Okay. Nah, shout out.
I mean, I won a basketball that day.
Yeah. What type of basketball, you remember?
Don't get me lying, bro. I want to say probably Miami Heat, because that's probably what they always had back in the day.
Well, like the street ball version, like
yeah. And I'm pretty sure that's around when Dwayne Wade won his first championship.
06
for the Heat. Around there.
Okay.
No, because I wasn't that old. 11.
11 and 06? Probably not. 06.
I wasn't that old.
Nah.
I had to be like 6 or 7. I wasn't that old yet.
No. 06. How old was I? 06. I was. How old? 05. When was I? No, I was in Korea in 06.
I was.
You might have been.
I was 9.
You're 906?
Yeah, I was 9. Yep.
Nah, you had to be. Nah. Yeah. Okay, that sounds right. Yeah.
Because I remember. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Sorry to go off a tangent, guys.
Nah, yeah, sound right.
Niggas is old.
Hey, we've been traveling a lot of places. We trying to get right.
That's what gets you, because you're a military kid, bro. You travel so much, so you did first and second grade there, and you're like, I don't remember that, because you have a milestone there. when you
Yeah.
move. Like instead of people that just live the same spot, you'd be like, I remember I was 5 years old and
Yeah.
so and so, or 7 years old, and I remember that time. But
So you was, but when you was at that ride, you was 11 or 12.
yeah, around that time, yeah,
So that means that was like 08, 09.
yeah, around that, yeah.
Okay. 08, 09. Because you didn't go to Kentucky to what,
Right, no,
2011?
nah, 13. No, 12, 12,
Yeah, 12.
12,
Had to be
12,
it had to be 12.
12, 12,
Nah, it had to be
12.
11. It had to be 11. 'Cause
Was it 11?
I met you my freshman year, and that was 11.
Oh, the summer of 11. Yes, the
Yeah,
summer
summer
of
11. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
11.
Okay.
Dang,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
dang,
Yeah,
boy.
yeah. Time be flying.
Jeez, they really do.
That's crazy. Nah, you fell in love with that adrenaline rush. I don't know
Yeah, bro.
what about y'all on that, but that's an interesting.
That's my. Hey, also though, too,
Yeah, yeah.
keeping with mine for a second before I let you go on yours.
Now, do you think?
Quick little questionnaire for anybody that listens or watches the clips or whatnot. What's your favorite roller coaster, man? I want anybody to let me know what their favorite roller coaster is in the comment book, man. Let me know.
Comment below.
I told y'all, I'm pretty sure it's the Shikra. Pretty sure that's what it's called. I don't know if that's what it's called, but I'm almost certain it's called a Shikra.
The secret.
I'll let Mike get to his best moment of summertime. I kind of started it off, but I tell y'all, man. Again, shout out to Warren Sapp, bro. Seen Warren Sapp out there, man. You can't forget stuff like that.
Warren Sapp.
Random.
I'm surprised you. Nah, never mind. Summertime's funny for me because it's like you said, we traveled a lot over the summer, usually when we was kids, and like we probably end up moving. I guess one of my standout moments is summer. It's a lot of them. I guess I'll go with the kid one too. Maybe around 11. I gotta take it back to Korea as always.
Oh yeah,
You know,
shout out.
shout out. That's where I had the most moments as a kid.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so let me think. So Korea, we had a couple spots, right? So summertime before I went to Kentucky. So this is '09, I think, summer. Uh, I believe going to Kentucky. I went to Kentucky my seventh grade year. Uh, what did I do? So there's a spot called, I think I forgot the spot. However,
Dang.
I forgot what it's called. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta go look it up. But there's a spot in Korea. I'm not even sure if it's still there, but I was in Yongsan, Seoul, South Korea, and they got this music park. So let's talk about music parks again, right?
Okay. But you don't get on Rise up.
No. But I'm there. But they got everything's like animated in Korea sometimes, depending on what it is.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
So they got like a 60, 70 foot big old SpongeBob in the middle of the amusement park.
That's cool.
they got
Cool.
they got like all different other type of like animation people, cartoon type of like figures, like just scattered throughout the music park. Indoor water slides, all type of stuff. I do a water park. I ain't gonna. I do a water park. I'll say that. Hold on now. I'll go down on some water slides and.
Hey.
Hey,
Those be more dangerous because you.
Yeah, you can slide out there. Yeah. That's
them motherfuckers just fucking with you, the tubing and shit.
Joints be cold.
That shit is fun.
Them joints be cold.
Shout out to the water.
Hey, shout out to the water park,
I
man.
had to do a vlog at a water park, bro. Coming to y'all soon, bro.
I do a water park.
Go to Holiday World, bro. To the water park, bro. Show a little vlog, man.
I'm with that. We gotta get it done.
Go back to what you saying.
So yeah, we there, and I guess the only good thing about that was like I with my friends, which was cool. But like just seeing all those things, cause you don't see it. I come from America, then you go to Korea and you see all this animated stuff, all these roller coaster rides intertwined with water slides, intertwined with gamification of just like the experience that you have. Just those things. This is all in the time of like before I go to Kentucky. So it's like a good 2 month span before we get up out of there. So I'm just trying to do everything I can in one setting that I didn't get to do the 2 years I was there before because I'm just in school playing ball, doing other stuff with my friends, and just not worried about other things. So we going hitting everywhere. So we leave post. That's one experience. It's not really too much I can talk about it. I didn't get on all them rides, but I just want to talk about how dope it was to see like 60 foot SpongeBob's, and you're 11 years old. You got the
Yeah.
you know the ice cream dots. That's the first time I had dots was
Dang. I
in
ain't know
Korea.
this is that old.
That-
I thought that
yeah.
was I thought that was like 2010s. Oh shit. 2011 you said. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah,
No,
that
no,
makes
no.
sense.
It was '09. It was '09. It was '09. So about around same
Oh,
time.
he's right around that
Yeah,
time. Yeah, right,
yeah,
brother.
yeah. So we did that. That's
Dippin'
one. That's one.
Dots.
That's one
Shout out.
experience.
Sorry.
Uh, let's say we go Itaewon, which is like a whole shopping district. So
Dang.
it's probably about 15 minutes from Post if you walk. So you go off Post. They don't have that Post in Youngstown no more. They moved it to I think Daegu or Camp Humphreys uh, in Korea, I believe. However, we'll leave there. So imagine the shopping strip is like I want to say Malibu, but it's not Malibu. But it's
Dang.
like it's not Malibu because like it's just a different environment. But it's like all shops on this strip on both sides of the road. So it's like every store is stacked right next to each other. Store Gucci, Louis Vuitton, all like back to back to back to back.
Yeah.
So we go there, and then they got this. The NBA stocks were real popular back then.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying. The
yeah,
NBA
yeah,
stocks were real popular back then.
yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
they have like
Nah,
little
stocks in general
hey
was like that back
stocks.
then.
Hey,
These stocks all that. Hey, y'all, shut up, man. I used to have them motherfuckers,
I
bro.
had every color NBA
Boy,
stock. You can go to the little stand. So you got the store, and right outside the store, the Koreans be having the stands with all the socks,
yeah,
some
yeah, I got
hats,
you.
some
I got
laser
you.
pens.
I got
So
you.
it's like it's a whole strip. You got the finish
Yeah,
line, Foot Lockers, everything. So I'll go get the NBA socks. Me and the friends, we'll go hit there, and then we go hit like a boutique of a department gallery store, which is further down in Itaewon area. I believe it's in Itaewon, or it may not be in Itaewon. It's in that vicinity. We go hit that, and then that's when we start. I think around that time is when I think it's when we went from like the baggy clothes to the skinny clothes.
mm,
I think that's the
that's
era
crazy. You
where,
know that. That's
yeah, I think
crazy. You know that.
that's
That's
the
crazy. You know
time.
that.
That's the time we went baggy to skinny, and the skinny kind of took over for like 10 years.
Yeah, you a jerk.
Yeah,
You a
jerk.
jerk. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So the
That was
Vans,
all for the skinny.
we got
Yes,
the
all
skinny
for the skinny
jeans, we
jeans.
got the Vans, we
Yeah,
got everything we needed to
skinny
get.
jeans with hat and everything.
Hey, we was getting just geared
Snapbacks.
up, geared up. That
Snapbacks.
was fun. I had the Vans, the clear Vans with the checkerboard. Got
Yup.
them from Korea, like all
I
them
used to have
joints.
I had snapback hats, boy.
Had a lot of them joints. Shout out Tiger, man.
Yeah, I used to get snapbacks, man. I used to wear
Hey,
hats like that.
hey. What else? I think really just whatever I could do as a kid. We had this one hotel though that's on Post that's called the Dragon. So we'll go hit all them stores. Most of my friends is on Post, living like they live on Post, but the Dragon's like the main hub that everybody go to, like from adults. But they have like military ball stuff there. They have like all the military situations there, and then kids obviously go there. A lot of the rooms ain't really great, but like the service of the food there is phenomenal.
Mm.
Um, they got a stage to like you walk in, it's this huge open area where like just a piano by itself. Anybody go in and just play the piano if you got some skills. A little
Mm.
ambience. It's always kind of like a dim light in there to kind of make you feel like it's nostalgic, like you kind of walk into something exquisite, and you just
Okay.
go in there and doing what you want to do. And then they got this big old park area where like kids we getting our one on one black court, black top. So we
Dang.
got
Okay.
that in the back, and then we got the jungle gym joint, and then we got all the swings. So it's like where you trying to get active late at night when it's time to get them ones in when everything else is closed. We go to the Dragon because that's 24/7, and we'll get
Yeah.
the ones in because everybody think they can hoop. We make sure saying who got the best hoops. We'll go there
Yeah.
if we're not the YS. So we'll take that, and if it's another good week, we'll go Osan. Osan's about an hour and a half from Youngsan. So you got to go to the bus station off post, pay the toll, go an hour and a half, and
Damn.
this is like a retail department gala. Everything's outside strip. So it's like Itaewon, but just more massive. And they literally like make anything you want made or anything you want to buy, they make it right in front of you. It's not like sometimes you kind of buy it if they got stuff hanging, but like it's one of them things where you go in, you see all these jerseys. Let's say you want to get NBA jersey, right? They're like, well, how you want it? Like, let me get a Kobe Bryant Lakers jersey, white, all white with the black letters. They're like, all right, boom. They stitching it up. It take about 30 minutes. Boom, jersey already fitted, all good. Boom, you out of there. You go in some all white tees, some red tees, whatever color you want. It's all 10 of them in a pack, $10. It's like, yo, we get the
That's crazy.
cargos was popping back then, so you know the
Yeah,
cargo,
yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So
yeah,
we're getting the plaid joints, we're getting
yeah.
the solid joints, we're getting so we just shopping, we're just going around doing whatever. And then
You having a time.
we'll go to the skate park on post after this all maybe this might be all in like a span of 3 4 days. So
Jesus.
we'll go and shop. We might get a blanket, heavy joints. That's when the little what do they call them? Not the furry ones. What's the blankets? The big solid. I think they are like the fuzzy. I forgot the material of the big heavy like soft blankets that everybody got
Yeah.
now. Like the little. I can't remember. It's like
The
a
Huggies
five.
and shit.
Nah, not like them big old weighted blankets. You know what I'm saying? The little smooth ones.
I think I know what you're talking
It's
about.
like a solid color, but it's like all
Yeah,
smooth.
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
Some people put like the NFL teams on it. Some people put the
Yeah,
yeah yeah.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
We get those made. We'll get those made. Them joints weigh like 20 pounds, but they like $15. You know what I'm saying? They make it right in
I know
front of
y'all
you.
got book bags.
But nah,
I know y'all got book.
cause everything fit. We just got them big old bags. You know what I'm saying? We just walking
That's crazy.
big old bags. You know what I'm saying? Young kids doing that, and then um, we'll go back to the crib, and then we'll go and probably hit the skate park. Skate park was like our third stop. It'll be the
Yeah, I used to go to
YS.
skateboard back in the day too.
It'll be the YS. It'll be the Dragon, the skate park. And that's where we have our BB gun wars. So we'll go out
Jesus.
there and we get the BB guns off post. Can't get it on post obviously. And
Yeah.
then we'll you know what I'm saying do what we gotta do, get to the gate, and then boom, we have our BB gun wars. I wouldn't recommend nobody 12, 13 years old doing that, but
Yeah, we
it's
do
how
not
yeah, we don't condone none
condone
of that stuff.
that.
But it's just a time. I think that was probably the most epic time that I've had as just an overall experience in the summertime.
Yeah.
Just because I kind of do whatever I wanted to because the experience was there, and it was kind of cheap to be able to do what you need to do, where you wanted to go, and where you wanted to be within that span. And then, like to top it all off, I had the luxury of living in like a sky rise on 26th floor. So
That's nice.
we living on like not like a penthouse, but it's super luxurious. Obviously, the military's paying for it, but like we
Yeah.
looking through the whole city at night, like
That's dope.
it's looking fire. So
That's
like
dope.
Korea was a vibe. It's always gonna be a vibe. I'm sure things is a lot different now. I've been back in a while, but my
Yeah.
summertime schedule was cool there. I think another one was probably that's probably the most standout. Yeah, I can't top the
What's your best moment? You all got
yeah.
one.
I don't know if it's I don't know if it's
Yours
the
was more like
adventurous.
it was like you like your I feel like yours
Yeah,
was more like I'm enjoying my because you're with your friends. See, mine was like not necessarily a tradition because we didn't go to the Busch Gardens every single time, but I
yeah.
knew I was going. Yours was like,
It's
what we doing
experiences.
today? And
Yeah,
I got some things like that, but the fact is, bro, if anybody don't know dear Michael like I do, the fact that he started doing that fashion stuff way back then just holds value, bro. He always been on that. He
yeah.
always been on it. He's talking about the bag. My experience probably be like the skate park,
Skate park
the
crazy.
basketball, but not the maybe getting the socks, but not actually shopping. You was
Nah,
I know you. I know you
we
was
was
actually
out there.
shopping trying to get a fit.
We
And
was
that's
out
crazy
there.
thinking about that. You doing that at sixth and seventh grade, bro. Like,
We had the tall jerseys. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that was the time, it was the transition right before the
yeah,
skinny. So it was the big tall
yeah.
jerseys,
Yeah,
big
the ones
tall
that go to your
tees.
knees. Yeah,
Ooh, big tall tee. That's when everybody was wearing the basketball shorts under the jeans. The
yep,
jean shorts. You go
yep,
hoop, take the jean shorts on,
yep,
you already ready. You
yep,
already ready.
yep.
Like
That was a trend for like 6 years
hey,
for
that
me,
was a
bro. That
different
was a
time.
different time. You
Different
had to
time.
have
You
shorts
had to have shorts on.
underneath yours, or you would be weird. You'd be
You
weird if
weird.
you didn't.
You can't hoop with us. You can't talk to us. You can't.
No.
Cause that's like that's the tradition. We go. You know, we going
Yeah.
to the gym every day. It's like
Yeah.
you gotta be ready. Ain't no
That was a
changing in the
double
locker room.
sock era
Double
too.
sock.
You
It
had to
was
wear double socks, bro. That was man, that's so crazy.
nah. That was for y'all. That's younger. That don't understand
I
that.
don't know,
It's just
boy.
a
That was
time. It was just a time. Yeah, it's
with
time.
double
Time.
boy.
It was different. It was different.
Damn.
But yeah, I mean that was probably one special moments. I got a lot of like good summer joints like as an adult too, but I think that's a good standout one. I've never had really experience like that again. Nah. You know what? You know what? Part two. My best other moment was going to New York for the first time in my life. Was when I was
Oh yeah, I
in
bet.
college. In college, I was at a point where I wanted to transfer, get out of school, 'cause I just didn't like school. I was failing. I was at
Right.
University of Kentucky, and then I got an opportunity to go to a fashion design styling career circuit experience for about a 2 week like course to be in person. So we go out there, pay the course. We actually get tutored by real industry stylists that's been styling like Lil Wayne's, Fabulous, uh, like the Young Money crew, actors, all different type of thing. Like this is New York, right? So like if you've never been to New York, the way they market New York is like it's the best thing in the world. So
Yeah.
you don't know what's going on. You fly out there, traffic is just horrendous.
Yes. Wild. I
Taxi
haven't
is
been there
crazy.
forever. I need to go to New York again.
Nah, it's different.
I need to go to New York
Um,
again.
we go there, go to the Pier 51 studios, all white room. They showing you from step A to Z how to get clients, why you styling certain things, how to get a certain eye for styling, how to book for like being a hairstylist, all different type of things. We had a whole group of people that was dope. And then like after I was done with the courses, I mean classes, because that class is like from 8 or 7 to like a 3 p.m. So I'm just going after that, just going around, just walking around New York, taking trains,
Yeah.
going to different boroughs, just trying to figure out the vibes in New York. Stayed in this like Airbnb small room joint, but like obviously the point was to get out of there and not stay in there like that. So
Yeah.
just vibing. I think that was a cool experience. Times Square for the first time. Shout out Dallas Barbecue. If you ever go to New York, gotta go Dallas Barbecue. One of the most phenomenal places for food. They got a whole bunch of them. I think they're like they got like 3 or 4 of them. But
Dallas barbecue, man. Shout out. I'm gonna go try it
yeah,
out.
yeah, try that. Um, and just a good vibe for New York. I think that was a good time for me to like learn more in depth of fashion and as a grown adult, and then obviously like have a perspective of like, yeah, let's get out this school thing. And I'm going straight into fashion, and then like going to
Yeah.
the rabbit hole, what that look like, but just having the teachers be like, okay, yo, just finish school. You got one more year left. Make your folks happy, and then go do what you want to do. So
Yeah.
uh, I went and did that, and I think that was another epic time for me, 2017 when I did that. So shout out New York. Shout out everybody that's from there. We rock with y'all. We need to go out there and do some shows out there. So I think that's probably the best thing I've done. And then we want to move into what we believe people do over the summertime, or what their traditions
Nah,
are, or what
kind of
traditions.
just
How you
asking
wanna?
like,
What do people
for
wanna?
example, I'm gonna ask the audience and my boy, dear Michael.
Yeah,
Do
yeah.
you think? Do you think in the summertime everybody goes to the beach?
I don't.
I don't either. Do you think that's a culture thing?
No, I think it's I think it's a marketing pool. Like
What do you mean?
I think people have a fear of missing out. If you don't live at the beach, then
Uh,
people market it as like the beach is the best thing in the world.
yeah, I want to be on beach side
I
because
want to be on
that's
beach.
why everybody get Airbnbs. Like that is a good thing because if
Yeah,
everybody get Airbnb on beach side, that thing go through the roof because
go
everybody
to the
wants
roof.
that.
They want that.
Yeah,
It's marketed. It's been marketed to you since you was a young child. It's marketed to you in movies and TV shows.
yeah,
And don't get me wrong, like the beach is cool. It's dope.
yeah.
I used to live in uh, dang, where was I at? Pesmo Beach in California. Like, so my house is literally on the sand, and it's like after a while you kind of get tired of the beach.
Yeah.
Uh, so it kind of just depends on who you are. But I mean, I think it's a marketing pool. I think it's good marketing, good money, good business. But I don't think everybody goes to the beach. But it's comment below if you go to the beach, or is that something if you've never been to the beach, comment below,
That's facts. Yeah,
and
yeah. I'm gonna say that.
let us know what beach you would like to go to, because there's some beaches that I ain't never heard of. I'm sure people got on their bucket list, so let us know like what beaches y'all think is dope. Yeah, beach is cool though. But other than that, let me see, what else do we think people may do
I say, I feel like everybody got to cook out
every
in the
summer?
summertime. I feel like every summer, everybody
Nah,
talking about cookout or no, stay with this. Stay cookout.
yeah, yeah,
I feel
okay,
like everybody okay.
yeah, talk to me.
Let me backtrack this. What I mean by cookout, I'm talking about family reunions.
Okay,
I'm talking about get together. I feel like people use the summertime always to get together. Besides, like I feel like summer is
I
a
agree.
holiday in 2 months.
I
So
agree.
people make summer a holiday. You see where I'm going with this?
Marketing.
Stay with me now. Stay with me now. Stay with me
Yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah.
feel like because when you already know, granted, out of school, if you're in school,
Yep.
and for two, people always know what I'm saving my days for the summer. I'm saving my days for what? Spring break, holidays, and summer. So I feel like summer is the biggest holiday. Stay with me.
Go ahead.
For that time frame. And that's why the cookout situation is heightened for that.
You also got what holiday is it?
4th of July and Memorial Day.
4th of July and Memorial Day.
And Juneteenth, man. It's a new holiday, man. It's a new holiday, man. I'm gonna say that.
It's been a holiday for everybody. That's been, but it's a good one. Yeah, I mean, they definitely going crazy with those holidays. So I think that's a good time.
Cruises. Going cruises in the summertime.
Do they go with cruises in the summer or like more towards the spring and fall?
A lot of people go to cruises during the wintertime too, which is
that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, I mean the islands ain't cold.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So it makes they trying to get out the cold to get in the warm.
Yeah, you go to Bahamas.
You feel me? So spend a little time out there.
Man, hey, you know what I noticed too? Because I love me some Scottsdale.
Scottsdale, Arizona.
Okay, yeah. I love that, but I would never go there in the summer because I know it's hot as hell.
Yeah, like 100-something, 110.
Yeah, I don't want that. That's why I kind of like the fall time, the springtime.
Yeah, that's my favorite season.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, I never been in Scottsdale, but I've heard a lot of good things about Phoenix.
Scottsdale, boy.
I heard a lot of good things.
This is bad. Arizona. I love me some Arizona, boy.
I heard a lot of good things.
Spot.
Summer, man. I do prefer the west coast of America in the summer.
Yeah, because it's probably lit.
Rather than the East Coast. Because it's that and there's the weather acclimate is completely different. Like dry heat in the West, it's like muggy heat in the East. And that's stuff as soon as you step out the home, your crib, it's like you feel dirty. You feel nasty. It's like dang, I gotta already take a shower. And in the West, it's dry heat, it's hot, but it's like you don't feel you don't feel muggy. It's a whole different Yeah. Nah. The West Coast is like the sauna. The East Coast in the summer is like a steam room. It feel completely different. It's mad nasty. But shout out to summer, man. I think that's the most. I wonder why they set up like that. 2 months. They get you on that. They get you on that.
That's another thing. They on a tangent.
They get you on that.
What made them do summer in May to June? Like, why can't summer be October to December? Like,
I mean, I'm sure it's weather, but it's
some people, like you say, don't have problems with that at all, though. It's always hot.
It's all
you can't use it all the time. You can't use it for us.
I think you got what? How long is summer? Like 4 or 5 months, technically.
Technically, summer does not start until I think. Fact check me now. I think June 19th. I think.
Let me double check.
Check that. Why I check that? Before we get out of here, I'm gonna make sure that thing is called Shikra. Before we leave.
Summer starts normally on June 1st and ends in June 1st to August 31st.
What was it? My bad. I'm back. What did you say?
It's 2 different versions. Hold on.
Before he goes, people, I want y'all to know that the Shikra is a 200 feet drop. I want y'all to know that, okay? I rode that at 12 years old. It's a 200. Shout out Busch Gardens, bro. I don't want to go to Busch Gardens.
Busch Gardens in Tampa?
Yeah, I want to go to Busch Gardens. Anyway, but go ahead and do this so we can wrap this up.
Yeah, they say that.
We said it's summertime again?
It says June 1st through August 31st. But it depends like what country you're in, because sometimes it says from June 20th to September 23rd.
Damn,
so I'm not.
September 23rd?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta think last year in September it was hot. Here.
No, I know that, but I'm just saying, like, school wise, I go.
Oh no, yeah, no. This
school is my calendar for summer. I feel like
this is going off of just like the warmest parts of the season.
Yeah.
school wise, that ain't even the summer. That's just a little break. Ain't they ain't doing nothing for them kids in the summer. Uh, but no,
Hilarious, man.
that's our wrap up of our most adventurous sports, not sports, but spontaneous mixed with high dopamine versus fear versus just all overall experience of the summertime, the things we like to get into, the things that we kind of gravitate towards and we experience as a young child all the way to adults, what we think people do in the summer, what the traditions. Obviously everybody got different traditions, so let us know in the summertime what do you do.
Shit, y'all going to
And we want
cruise?
to,
Y'all going to
yeah.
the beach?
Or what do y'all think the most impactful, exciting experience should be for anybody in the summer that they should participate in that you've done that people don't really do all the time? It could be the beach, it could be a roller coaster like Disney or something like that, or it could be a spontaneous trip that people don't know for the low they can go out to, or just some of those spontaneous things that people do. So let
Man,
us know in
get
the
the
comments.
comments rolling, man.
Let
We
us know in the
seeing a lot of
comments like
things in the comments, bro. Get it going.
what's the best thing because you might see your boys out there. So
We want to interact with y'all.
for sure. So appreciate y'all for another great episode of Dear Radio Show. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We've been seeing everybody on our new little post that we've been making, our new shows. Everybody been tapping in with us. We got a couple more subscribers. We got around like 85% of people that not subscribed but watching us. We want to make sure that we get those up. People are returning. They're liking the content. We're doing everything that we can, and we're pushing this envelope a little bit further. So we appreciate y'all. We thank y'all, and keep obviously being on the journey with us as we continue to share more stories with y'all and just talk about things we like to talk about. TK, go ahead and shout out your socials, brother.
You already know it's your boy, TKD2. Subscribe to the YouTube channel at TKD2 Gaming. Twitter, never the X, at TKD2 Gaming. Instagram, _, at TKD2 Gaming. Also, back what Dear Michael was saying, man, get the subscribers up. We just out here talking to y'all. Even if y'all say, you know what, I want the Dear Radio people to talk about this. Hey, I want y'all to elaborate on that. Go ahead, let us know. We hop on here. We all close. Ain't nobody afraid of anything. So just hop up in here. Let us know what y'all want to hear. We ain't going nowhere. We here to stay. So like, subscribe, man. That's all I got, man.
Also, comment below. We got a lot of interactive right now, so like, make sure you comment below. What event would you like Dear Radio team to start doing every summer, so we can plan that out?
If y'all
Well, yeah,
really like it up,
you
he'll
know
do
what I'm saying?
something. Y'all got it. Hey, that's the
Let us
boss
know.
man.
Let us know because
He'll do it.
we might start throwing some bowling events every summer or something like that.
Hey, I get y'all some merch.
See y'all
What's
some
up?
merch. We
He'll
like
do it. He
bowling.
got to see it though. He'll do it. He's got to see it.
We gotta see what y'all like us to do, so we can create this vlog style in person content for y'all as an experience and make y'all feel like y'all are part of the journey because y'all recommended it. So let us know something y'all like us to do as a group every summer that we can kind of put together as a tradition as the radio builds up, and we can kind of absolutely integrate everybody that's been watching us into it as well. So like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what y'all like to see. And my socials are Dear Mike L on all platforms. Make sure you obviously follow Dear Radio Show on all platforms. And like, comment, subscribe like always. And shout out Dear Siege. It's at Dear Siege for all his socials. Shout out LeBrangston and LeBrangston Gaming on YouTube, or LeBrangston.gaming on Instagram. I think it's LeBrangston.gaming on Instagram.
LeBrangston.gaming.
Yeah.
LeBrangston Gaming on all platforms, like
On
he
all
said,
platforms.
for his deep voice, and you already
Yeah.
know it's your boy Dear Siege and all that extra stuff, man. They'll be back soon, though.
They'll be back. And then follow LeBrangston. He got another personal page at LeBrangston on all platforms. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Also, if y'all haven't already, like, comment, subscribe our first in-person show that's on YouTube right now as a thumbnail video. Let us know what y'all like about that as well, and we'll continue doing more stuff for y'all. We appreciate y'all. Dear Radio out. Peace.